This week on the Garden Tarts. Yeah, we got to hold strong. For years now, Hillary's birthday is on or around Election Day. And I have been trying to gift her 2,200 people circled the bubble next to my name.
Yeah.
I don't know that many people.
Oh, I know. That's
He's not going to listen.
know that it'll be worth the wait. So do whatever you wanna do, Bono, but, yeah, maybe give us a new album sometime soon.
Maybe, kind of, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of old stuff, Clannad, I can't believe it's the 40th anniversary of this album that In a Lifetime was on.
We have this little chat room that's U2 family, and that is the most appropriate name because we are absolutely
Yeah.
family. I mean, like, you can't get too mad at people. You
Such a diverse group.
Yeah. Hi,
Hey
Jill.
there. Hi.
That was funny.
Oh, that's good. How are you, Hill?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good myself. Thank you so much.
Today is Saturday, November 9th. If you're listening is on or after Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. This is season 7, episode 45. And I'm not sure we have ever recorded on a Saturday night.
Saturday night. Well,
Maybe
and
COVID.
you were listening to Kissing Lips and Breaking Hearts with the Garden Tarts. Definitely Saturday during the day.
Yeah.
Definitely Sunday daytime. Yeah, I don't, because usually we'll default to Monday.
Yeah. So,
Well, it's
yeah.
the first time for everything.
Yeah.
Yep. I have my cider again this evening, my Shacksbury cider like last week.
Cool. It's been a busy, busy week for everybody.
Mm. Let's cheers to democracy and
Cheers.
free and fair elections.
And keeping up with that with free and fair elections because we need that.
Yeah, we got to hold strong. For years now, Hillary's birthday is on or around Election Day. And for years now, I have been trying to gift her wins. And it
Thank
keeps
you.
not happening. But
Thank you.
this year you got it.
We did get it. Like,
Virginia turned blue for you.
yeah, very, very, very blue.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah. Yay. I was not so fortunate with my school board candidacy. That said, it was incredibly tough competition.
I'm sure. But you got so many votes. Think about that. Think of like every one of those votes being like an affirmation. Like, oh my God.
Right? Like 2,200 people circled the bubble next to my name.
Yeah.
I don't know that many people.
Oh, I know. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it was an amazing experience. It has just fueled me into service more, and we'll see what happens next.
Yeah.
I will probably say that this was my probably only time running for our school board because by the time there's another election, our youngest will be a senior. And I just
Oh,
don't know what the future holds for us when they're both in college. So I'll do something else.
yeah. No, you did good. I'm just super proud of you.
Thank you. I'm really proud of myself too. I am. And that I've told you, like, I just still feel like I won. Just the
Yeah.
outcome of the experience is a win.
Yeah.
So just not what I expected. You know how we have like feelings or like not feelings, but like premonitions, like "Oh, something's going to happen during the show, something's going to happen
Yeah.
with Bono, something. And we have like our brain just goes all over. And then it's like, I'm like, oh, I didn't imagine it would be that. I would run for office again, though, if my family would tolerate it, but we'll
You did
see.
so good. I'm so proud.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
thank you for your help.
Anytime. It's just a job as a bestest friend. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You did. Yeah. Appreciate it. Hillary made 100 probably well over 100 phone calls from me.
I can look at my phone history, but I'm not going back that far.
I don't think I can get back into the logs anymore. I think I'm kicked out, but anyway, we got some actual kind of sorta U2 news for side A.
Yeah.
None of it involves new music.
No, no, it's really just non-eventful, but newsworthy.
Yes, but worth mentioning. And there's enough of it to make a whole side out of it. And side B, Hillary's been saving a story.
I think our listeners will like it. I think you will probably find it anticlimactic because I boosted it a lot.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
Cool story though.
you were just like, I really want to tell you, but I'm going to wait. So
Yeah. Yeah. And as it was happening, I was like, I'm not telling anybody this. I'm gonna save it for the go anyway.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we ready to hop into side A then?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it. So Bono's been busy doing things that are not making music.
No.
He is the voice of another animated film called Outfoxed. It's a 3D animated film, and it's an all Irish voice cast, which is cool. And he's the leader of a pack of hounds chasing a family of foxes. His name's Plato. Um, and I was like, why the movie? It turns out it's written by Barry Devlin, who, if even if you don't know who he is, it should like ring bells,
Yeah.
right? He was in the Horse Slips in the 1970s. He helped produce the U2's demo tapes. He also produced videos for someone looking for the live Pride one, Bad, a sort of homecoming, In God's Country, and Spanish Eyes. Yeah, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of an out because it's an all Irish voice cast and there's a connection with the writer. They started working on it in January 2025 and it will be released in 2027, which is a long time
Well, I better have something else released before then.
away. This release better just be icing on the cake from everything else.
Get back to work. Get back to work. How many times do we have to say it?
I guess until he hears it.
Yeah.
Not that that'll do anything. He's not gonna listen.
Know that it'll be worth the wait. So, yes. So do whatever you wanna do, Bono, but maybe give us a new album sometime soon.
Maybe kinda sorta, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of old stuff, Clannad, I can't believe it's the 40th anniversary of this album.
Oh my
Recall
god,
that In a Lifetime was on. If you are a newer fan and you've not come across this In a Lifetime that Bono does with Clannad, it is an absolute treasure. Can't imagine anyone is listening to us that does not know this song, but it's been remastered, so it's worth going and listening to. I haven't heard it in forever.
the thing with In a Lifetime that I feel at least, that Bono didn't sing like that before he did that song, and it was just kind of a way like, you hear that and you know that he just kind of burst out from In a Lifetime to find this new, different aspect of his voice. It's just beautiful.
So this was 1985, 40 years ago. So yeah, I mean, it's just right post Unforgettable Fire, like,
Gorgeous.
yeah. It's referred to the singer from Clannad referred to it as lightning in a bottle.
That's what it sounds like. It's weird because day before I saw the news, it shuffled up on my phone, and I was like, "I haven't heard this in so long." Like, I listened through and then I rewound it. Well, I skipped back
You hit the button.
a button. But it's just so good. And the video is really good too.
There's a hearse in it that was Bono's hearse. Apparently, he owned a hearse at some point.
I think interview where he talked about that, where somewhere, I don't know where it was, but he had an interview. And he told the story that his father read 2 things, like, one that he, I don't know, hired, like, 100 people to, like, bring him food or something. I'm making that up, I don't know. And the
Yeah.
other was that he had gotten a hearse. And he was like, "Well, one part of that's true."
Oh, yeah. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we knew it was his hearse. Yeah,
Yes.
because of that interview, that story. So, I mean, that's all I have that's actual band related. Do you have anything else?
I do, actually. I have
Okay.
a little blip. Sherry Lawrence sent me a message with this article and thought it would be good for the pod, and it definitely
Oh,
is.
yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Va Valian Court, let's just call it that. I
Okay.
don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the Valian Court fountain in San Francisco will likely be removed. The fountain was defaced by Bono in 1987 when he wrote Rock and Roll Stops the Traffic.
Yep.
Bono was actually issued a citation for misdemeanor malicious mischief.
Malicious.
Yeah, I feel like I would pay for someone to I would be happy to have that citation.
Right?
Yeah.
Add that to
Um,
your resume.
the art-driven fountain was built in 1971, has been in disrepair for many years. It's probably gonna be disassembled and perhaps put together in another location at another time. The argument is that it's a piece of art that's been on the site of protests and obviously a concert, but the cost of repair is too great. We'll see. Have any of you been there? Have you ever been to San Francisco? I've been to San Francisco, but have you ever been to that fountain? I don't know. If you have, please let us know.
Yeah. She'd sent it to me too, and I looked and I was like, just there's the picture of the fountain, like the whole fountain, and I'm like, how is this YouTube? What is this?
Yeah,
And then I was like, this thing is huge.
yeah, yeah.
I
Huge.
didn't realize you can't really tell in the picture how
Yeah,
massive it is,
it is. But I
but you
thought
could
that was
actually
so
like
interesting.
graffiti on it,
Real graffiti, not
like climb on it.
yeah. I get that it's a piece of art and you shouldn't, mess with art, but if it's in that big of disrepair and it's causing like the fountain doesn't work and the plaster's coming off and everything, so I
Yeah.
don't know, gotta do, but
Yeah.
anyway, thank you, Sherry, for sending that. Keep on coming
Yeah.
because we could
That
always use,
Yeah, that would have passed me over. There are a handful of new books out, U2 related books. And one of them, I was actually happy to read this because we follow Kevin Davies on our Instagram. And I was like, he's posting YouTube pictures like crazy and so much Pop Mart stuff. And my thought was like, why now? But I didn't think to look into it. He's got a book.
yeah,
U2 in camera, 1991 to 97. So that'd be cool
yeah, very
for sure.
cool.
Yeah.
We
Bradley,
always like new books, they're always
right.
fun.
Right. And I think we're gonna have to get this one because we might need it for research stuff. But Bradley Morgan, who has written another YouTube book, his last one was about Joshua Tree. It's called Until the End of the World, and it's celebrating U2 over their 50 years. So might be the most up-to-date, comprehensive thing that's out there right now.
Yeah,
So we'll see. And it's worth mentioning that our friend AJ, his book is on sale right now. The U2 Songs by Songs
yeah, definitely check
on
that out.
Amazon. Go look for that because that's a great one.
It looks like this.
It sure does.
I have a little library here.
There's a new Live Aid book and yeah. Oh, Bono's film, which we've called a film, a documentary,
Sure.
opera, a tour, a stage play, a
Yeah.
monologue.
Soliloquy? I don't know.
Is up for Best Music Documentary. It's a finalist for the Critics' Choice Documentary Awards. So I don't know what
Yeah.
it's up against, but good luck, Bono.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Yeah, that's all the newsy news I have.
Should we flip to side B?
Yeah, but maybe we could just put a little call out that if they wanted to provide some more news,
Yes.
we could use it for next week.
Yeah. Please. Please, please, and thank you.
Manifest that into the universe.
We need to talk a little bit about scheduling because it's November and we have to do No Line on the Horizon.
Oh, shit.
I know.
We said as soon as the election was over, we would do No Line. We were going to do it before Thanksgiving.
I'm serious about this. We need, like, when this is over, we need to start doing it. I don't wanna any more than you do, but we
But
need
is it our next ep? Is it No Line on the Horizon, our next ep?
it would be really nice if it was.
Let's just commit to it right now. Next up, everyone.
Wish us luck. We're gonna need it. Okay, so I have a big story and a mini story. The mini
Okay.
story is just funny that happened, and I knew I had to tell the story, but my brother said he wanted to go see Sting at this amphitheater, and I'm like, "Oh, I wanna go," and I went to look at the tickets, and it's like $175 for lawn, and I'm like, "Screw
What?
that.
Is
I'm
it a
not
fundraiser?
I don't think so. I don't know." But, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Just I'm not so we agreed we're not doing that. It's okay, I've seen Sting a lot.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I told my parents that I might go to Sting with my brother this summer, and my mom said she thought my grandmother, Bubby, liked Sting, and I said, "No, that was Rod Stewart." And my dad says, "Is that the guy who converted to Islam?" And I'm like, "No, that's Cat Stevens." It was, like, the best conversation I ever had in my life,
That is fantastic.
and I was just like, "No, no." They know
Next next question, please.
they know a little bit about a little bit of things. But
Right.
the big story, which I've been waiting to tell Jenny because it was just really cool. So I wanted to get my poster like Jenny has from my Woody Guthrie poster framed, and I, like, Googled it, I found this place in Hampton. I don't know my way around Hampton, but I did know where this place was. So, like, I ventured out to God knows where. I go into this frame shop and I roll out the poster and there's this guy and I'm like, "That's Bono," from YouTube. And he was like, "I know," and he kinda yells like, "Bono," and this guy comes, like, running out from the back, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, you were there?" And I'm like, I was there. How do you even know about that?" And he was like, "Come with me." And I'm like, "Okay." I go with him back into the workshop, and he's got YouTube shit all over the place. He has this flower that he framed. This is the coolest thing ever. He has this flower that he framed that some at the one of the elevation shows in DC that we were there, woman had a flower and Bono took the flower and then he walked around and then I guess he didn't know where the flower belonged, so he handed it to this guy's wife.
Okay.
He put it in like a shadow box with the ticket. But he also it was during With or Without You, he put
Okay.
this little mechanism on the back, so it'll play With or Without You.
Aw.
So cool. And then he had this poster, which I used to have actually on this wall right here, it was Zoo TV, it was Bono in a hotel or something with beer bottles and playing a guitar in a robe.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, and so he had that poster, but I mean, like, when he this is his job, so his frames are, like, perfect.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of other, he had oh, this was really cool, you'd appreciate this. He apparently took a program from Sphere, I think, and he cut it up, and he made it into 4, like, frame things. Yeah, really cool, and he had another Sphere poster. It was and he asked me, he was like, "How did you know about me?" And I'm like, "I did it.
No.
I just Googled it, and it was the only place around that seemed like they were in business, and that I might be able to get there without getting too lost." His art, it's just beautiful. It's, like,
Yeah.
so beautiful, like, the frame stuff that he has is just gorgeous. So, he took time with me, like, to pick out a frame, and what I wanted originally was I wanted this, like, rough kind of wood frame, and
Okay.
kinda talked me out of that because you don't really know what it's gonna look like beforehand, like, it might have scratch marks and different
Yeah.
that made sense to me, but he took the time, helped me pick out my choice, which is this really cool wood brown frame that looks really good with, like, the sepia. I don't know how many framing places there are in my area, but that's nuts that this is the one.
He specializes in framing YouTube related.
Yeah. So, the other reason why I went this is really funny, is that it's next door to where I used to get my acrylic nails in the '90s. Who was I in the '90s to have acrylic nails? I am not I mean, respect if that's what you like, but I don't hardly have
You
fingernails. Why
right.
was I even trying with anyway, that place is next door to this
Oh
frame,
my gosh.
kind of where I knew. Anyway, the moral of the story is that apparently all roads do lead you to. There's clearly, a common thread that strings us all loving you two is actually the coincidence. Like, we're all kind and dedicated and loyal people, and, we really are a family, and I'm actually not sure that I think it's a coincidence that you 2 might be the common thread. I think we're all like, we all have the same, heart and, like,
Yeah,
soul, and it just makes us more attracted to you 2. This is
right. We were already like this, which attracted us to you 2, not you 2 made us like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long shot because, but I really think that. I mean, I think that if you strip down the "you two" from us, we're all still the same. And, like, it really is a family. We have this little chat room that's "you two family," and if that is the most appropriate name because we are absolutely
Yeah.
family. I mean, like, you can't get too mad at people. You can't get rid of them. So,
No,
we
and
love
it's such a diverse group,
yeah,
like,
really.
from all over the place, all different lives, all different.
Yeah. This is the other interesting thing. So, remember a few weeks ago, I went to I went to see Inhaler, and I rode there with a total stranger?
Yep,
His name is Joe, and he's a big fan. These are not, like, casual fans. These are fly across the country
yeah.
fans, and, both of them are like that. So I texted Joe that night, and I'm like, "There's another one of us." There's 3 of us in the area. As far as we know, there are just 3 of us in the area.
I mean, in the last month or 2, you have tripled the number of people in Hampton Road.
I know. Like, if there are more out there, I would really like to know if you know someone that lives in the Hampton Roads area, tell them to listen to me and get in touch. Um, but anyway, it's just and we're all like, this is the other thing, we all live, like, a mile apart from each other, like, it's crazy. But
Crazy.
anyway, so the guy that did the frame, his name is Charles, and he, like, thanked me for trusting him with something that's so valuable to me, and he texts, "Oh my god, just what a
Oh,
guy," and, like, he gets it, and, like,
he'll take
yeah,
real good care of it.
yeah, but imagine his surprise where he's just, like, working on a regular day, and someone comes in with a poster signed by Bono.
I love how his coworker was just like, "Bono,"
I'm like,
like it's a calling card.
"Is that the part, from you too?" And he's like, "It's Bono." Just hearing that, just oh my god.
Well, hi, Charles. Welcome to the pod.
Thank you so much. I give him a business card, and I'm gonna text him on Wednesday when we
Yeah, I can't wait to see your poster, all
yeah,
specially framed.
I'm so excited.
Mine's literally like frame off the rack at Michael.
Yeah. I was worried because mine seems to be a little higher up than yours
Yeah,
is, and he said there was a way he could make it so that you could see the signature.
yeah. Yeah, mine's like barely.
Yeah,
You
but
can see it all, but
mm,
yours is higher up.
it's higher up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so if you're listening, Bono, or if you know someone who knows Bono, just remind him that you can't sign that high on a frame
Something that's frameable.
because then we can't frame it.
I mean, I know he probably didn't wanna write on themselves. Oh, thank you. We'll just say thank you, Bono.
Thank you, Bono. Thank you so much. But this was another, this week, my cousin came over, and my aunt came over 2 different times, and they were both like, "Tell me about Tulsa." So I showed them the poster. I got chills. Like, just saying, like, "You
Yeah.
you didn't have to do that." Like, I'm just gonna keep saying this for the rest of my life. We had no obligation. What were we I mean, we would have been sad, but what are we gonna do? We're still gonna go, you know?
Right. And have a great ass time and
Yeah, and so,
yeah.
anyway, but he did so that was just out of the kindness of his heart
Yeah.
to do that, and how many people would take the time to do that? But I told my cousin that, and I told my aunt, and both times I got, like, chills. It was just kind of, like, pinch myself, like, "Oh my god, that really happened."
It feels like forever ago.
It really, really does.
Yeah.
So, oh my god, I
That is
couldn't
so crazy. You were like, "This story's not gonna live up to the hype," and
did it?
Well, yeah, totally, and also it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
Like, it had nothing to do with any other than the poster, anything I knew about, and yeah, it lives up to the hype.
Yeah, I just, like, I don't know, that I'm still a little creeped out by it actually because, what
When he's like, "How did you know about me?" Like,
uh, like,
I did. I
I Googled it, and it was next to where I got my
Is
nails
he, like,
done.
famous for you 2 frame? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. So, I can't wait to see it. But I had to tell that I told him too. I'm like, "Oh, Wednesday you'll hear this story because
Going on the pod.
this is what our next pod's gonna be about."
It's gonna be a whole side.
Oh,
It was very well worth it.
thank you.
I can't wait for Garden Tart Amanda to hear it.
I know.
Garden Tart Amanda is busy tonight at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions.
She is gonna be here on next Wednesday, so I might have to tell her in person unless she listens to it on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a crazy story. Like, I just can't get over it. I know I said that.
Can't believe you're finding U2 people
I
at
know.
home.
Yeah, but I'm like, "Joe, there's a new one, Charles." Yeah.
That's crazy. You're
So I
just
said
building your posse.
yeah, I said we need to get together for meetings
Yes.
or like a book club or something, like,
Yeah.
what are meetings be about? I don't know.
But really, you just drink and talk about U2 stuff.
Yes. I'm good with.
Yeah, I think that sounds fine.
I do that anyway, so
Right.
I do have a question for Bono
Okay.
over but I wrote it down, but, so this isn't kind of in the same vein as me thanking him for my friends, which is the number one thing if I ever have a chance to talk to the man, that's the
Yeah.
one I'm gotta get out.
Right.
But I wanna know if he knows the relationships fans have with each other, like lifelong friends. Do you know how we're a family? Does he can he any of them, can they, like, even
It's such a good question because, they'll talk about the fans, how, they're smart people and they're volunteer people and they're good people, but
yeah,
yeah, the relationships that grow amongst us in spite of the U2-ness is amazing.
it is amazing.
Like the music gave us something to talk about initially.
Yeah. But, like, I mean,
It's so great. I would love to I hope I can be there when you ask it and hear his.
I have chills. Anytime that subject comes up, I get chills because, like, what would I do without these people in my life? And, like,
Right.
so my birthday, I, like, go through and I look at all the people that, wish me a happy birthday, and I'm like, "That's somebody I met on a sidewalk."
Yep.
When like, this is someone who stood next to me at a concert, and that's how we met. This
Yep.
this is a friend of a friend who's a big YouTube like, a sister of some like, it's
It's crazy.
it's
It's
crazy.
so cool. It's so cool.
But, I mean, think about when we became friends 30 whatever years ago. Could we have even, like, guessed at the fa we were immediately very good friends,
Yeah.
but, like, you have guessed that down the road, I would be in your wedding, I would hold your baby, like
Babies.
yeah,
I I don't even think it was possible. Like, I don't
yeah,
first of all, I think I was at a point in my life I couldn't even think that far ahead.
of course, yeah.
Like, that being an adult like that was just out of all realms of possibilities, but yeah, I know, yeah.
Like, I just wouldn't have thought that these are gonna be, like, lifelong friends. When I meet people now that are at YouTube shows or whatever, I do think that.
You know. Yeah,
We're lifelong friends now.
yeah.
Like, I went
Well,
to a Springsteen show, and there was this lady next to me, and we were just, like, saying, "What song do you wanna hear? What song do you wanna hear?" And every time he played one of the songs, we'd, like, yell and hug each other. I'm like, "Are you on Facebook?" And she's like, "Dip." And I'm like, "Man, if it was
damn it.
a
Yeah,
YouTube show, we would have been friends forever." And she just was out of there.
yeah. I guess that's the other thing too. When we met, there wasn't this, I mean, we met online, but there wasn't this ease of, there was no texting or cell phones or email. I had to make sure I had enough messages so I didn't get charged 25 cents
Exactly.
before the end of the month.
And, like, the amount of money I over the years, I paid in long distance calls and
Yep.
text message like, just to talk to
Oh, yeah. The long distance calls was no joke.
yeah, so and now we never talk, we just text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As God intended.
It's better that way. Oh, so we need to talk about Garden Tart Amanda for a second.
Yes.
She is right now, as we speak, in Los Angeles at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions.
Yeah. Yeah. She loves to just tease us. She texted us earlier. She's like, I dipped into rehearsal real quick and I saw blank shred blank, period.
I tried to guess, and I guessed I don't know, I mean, I gave her, like, 6 songs or something, but I guessed
One of
let's
the artists.
no, I guessed one of the songs
Okay.
when it was the art or one of the inductees' songs.
Yeah.
I tried to guess the artist, but she said it's a young person, and I don't know,
And
young
we're old.
or old, so I don't know that. So, I figured Professor Plum in the kitchen with the candlestick.
That that's likely the answer. We have a 50-50 chance. So yeah, we can't wait to hear what it actually was and then see the recording of it. So it's out in LA this year, so that's fun.
Yeah. I hope she gets back okay.
Yeah, with all the TSA stuff.
I'm worried about that. Well, not the TSA, but the air traffic control stuff.
Yeah. Well, first you gotta get through the TSA lines, which are now hours long, apparently.
But I mean,
And have they started cutting down flights yet?
10% of and they listed the major airports, which
Yeah.
obviously LAX was one of them. So they're cut by 10%. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm worried for her.
I need to look, we're flying in a few weeks around Thanksgiving, and I know Cleveland at this point is not on the list,
Mm-mm.
but I don't know if our destination airport is
Yeah.
for getting home. So we'll see.
At least we made it to Tulsa. So
I was like, I did not speak it out loud, but
yeah.
I was worried with the shutdown because that was a few weeks in that we would have trouble, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, just for all those people working without pay
You know,
or fired completely, it's just
but the ballroom,
and the Halloween parties and the golfing.
like, I mean, I keep seeing this meme, and I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but the Supreme Court had to tell Trump he has to feed people.
And then last night they told him he didn't have to.
Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? I mean, and he keeps saying, they keep saying they want more Trump babies and stuff. You're killing everybody, and there are not gonna be any children.
There is a quote like, "We're gonna have more Trump babies by the midterms."
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Dr. Oz said that.
They're gonna have more Trump babies because they're making it impossible to get abortion medication.
That might be it. Like, I don't oh, horrible. This is the bad place.
Why? I just can't believe last night the Supreme Court's like, "Yeah, you don't have to feed them right now." Some other court said yes. I'm crying the Supreme Court.
So there's in the MAGA world, they're saying that the Virginia election was rigged because most of the state is red and there are only a few little places that were blue, but that's where people live. Like the rest of
Right,
Virginia is farmland and,
right,
small towns and stuff like
right.
the major areas in Virginia are Northern Virginia, Richmond, Charlottesville, which isn't that
Yeah,
there's farmland and stuff around there, Charlottesville and Hampton Roads, and we all went very, very blue. Like in Newport News, I think that 72% of voters voted for Abigail Spanberger, our governor-elect.
wow.
72%, like that's not it.
And the stats of people who voted for Trump last time, who voted for a Democrat this time, are huge.
Yeah.
that, like, they have the numbers.
Yeah. I've been I get lots of texts, whatever, for my birthday. And it's interesting because there are a lot of people that I knew as Republicans that are cheering on the blue we had on Tuesday. Like,
Good.
very, very Republicans. And that they're not now, I guess. But that was really interesting because these are people
Yeah,
that I just wouldn't talk politics with, and they wouldn't talk politics to me. And now they're like, let's talk politics. I'm like, well,
'cause they finally are showing up.
yeah,
I guess welcome them in.
yeah. So
So, cool.
anyway, that's enough.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming to this ep of the pod. This ep of Hillary meets another local U2 fan.
What's going to happen on the next episode of?
It won't involve another U2 fan because we have to hunker down and do No Line on the Horizon.
Oh, well, thank you for listening and tune in next week for No One on the Horizon.
Tart Talk Side A.
Yeah,
We need a special drink.
we do need a special drink, but I don't want something that's just straight liquor. I need like a nice mixer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. It needs to be like
Yeah.
a proper mixed drink. We're not just going straight whiskey.
But look how we've evolved because when we started this, our drinks were just like 5 different kinds of alcohol.
Yes,
We're growing up.
we are growing up. Our taste is becoming so sophisticated.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll figure it out. Okay. Love you all.
Love you.
Be
Bye.
good. Okay. Bye.
We'll be back next week with more U2ish content.
In the meantime, keep chatting with us on social media at _Garden Tarts.
Sign up for our newsletter at thegardentarts.com and share with your YouTube friends.
You can support us on Patreon, buy me a coffee, and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Kissing Lips and Breaking Hearts, a U2ish podcast with the Garden Tarts, is created, produced, and edited by us, the Garden Tarts.
Intro and outro music by December.
See you next week.